Xanarkand is on the other side, you know?
I know.
Uni is gonna get the final Aeon, you know?
I know.
I still haven't thought of anything.
I know.
Me neither.
What are we gonna do?
We'll do something. We just don't know enough yet. Until we do, we really can't help Yuna. Let's go to Xanarkand. We'll find something there. It'll all come together. I know it.
Hey.
Hmm?
Just now, you sounded like a leader, you know?
Star of the Xanarkand Abes. Didn't anyone tell you?
Aha!
Oh, they're having such a good time.
Huh?
Ah, the son of Jekt.
Riku, run ahead and tell Auron.
You are not fighting him alone!
Just go, go!
Man, his VA is just so good. I can never not appreciate it in his
Now
scenes.
is your time to die. Prepare yourself, son of Jekt.
Checked.
Not if I can help it.
Save some for Kimari.
Lady Yuna, it is a pleasure.
Yuna.
Ascending so soon? Allow me to say something to the last Ronso before I leave.
Oh, that laugh.
Yours was truly a gallant race. They threw themselves at me to bar my path. One after another.
No.
Kimari.
You could end the suffering of this poor Ronso.
I don't understand you.
Allow Kimari to die and release him from his pain. Spira is a land of suffering and sorrow caught in a spiral of death. To destroy, to heal Spira, I will become Sin. Yes, with your help. Come with me, Yuna. Once I have become the next Sin, your father will be freed again.
Damn.
Ah, what do you know?
Pitiful mortal.
Your hope ends here. And your meaningless existence with it.
Whew. Okay. At least we get to choose our front line, which is something, but is what is this CTV? What? What? This CTV is stupid. Yeah, I can only laugh at that. That's ridiculous. I think we might need Auto Phoenix from here on out. That is the only way we can keep up. Yeah, this is what... I mean, obviously we're basically facing two bosses here. That's the problem. Because obviously Morty is hasted too. So when you add both of those together, is 4 turns for Flux and 4 turns for Morty. So we're going to have to customize some more First Strike, I think. Because you can select like your team. So we're going to need, I think, probably 3 people with First Strike. We're going to need Auto Phoenix, if I had to guess. And then we're probably going to need a hell of a lot more than that too. That's nuts. That's actually nuts. Like, I think this means that you'd basically have to set up the cross cleave in the space of... Ooh. Nah, actually, you wouldn't have to. I'm just trying to imagine if I did have 3, like, first strikes here. Got very little time to set up, but you do have obviously an overdrive to start with as well. Yeah, this is super nasty. I don't think Orin survives a cross cleave with just light curtain. So this attempt's already over, but let's just... It had to be him first. God's sake. I wanted to see how much damage he was going to take from cross cleave. Well, I guess we survived. I just want to see cross cleave damage. That tends to be the one I need to work down from, because that's going to hit everybody. I mean, isn't it quite funny that we've even made it this far? We've had this many turns. Kind of silly. Can Riku defeat him solo? Or in no sphere grid? Yeah, she can. Definitely can. I'm still mostly curious just to see what cross cleave's gonna do. Like, we can't win this fight without facing cross cleave. Alright, so Orin has protect, 1,133. 1,303. Okay, fine. Like, that's an attack that we're gonna have to try and prep people for. Okay, so what's going to happen here is that I'm going to leave this screen running for a little while. I'm going to have a look at things here. So I'm going to start by looking at what Flux can do. Again, because I've played so many different variations like mods and this, that, the other, I feel like every time I kind of need to re-establish, like, what does the vanilla one look like again? It's been a long time, so let's see. Okay, Flux. So poison and silence. I think ultimately what I will lean into is probably some type of again, like poison tank strategy, so that we don't have to deal with like the total annihilation stuff at the end. But we need to build again like some tanks if we can. So I'm just taking some time to have a look through the Ultimate Companion Guide, see some stats, see some moves, what can it do. Can't use any breaks. Okay. Lance of Atrophy, Zombie 100%. Yeah, I mean, obviously I literally threw the light curtain onto Orin. Orin is your best chance of tanking it. So that's where I'm going to obviously go first and see, can we get enough turns at the start of this fight to beef Orin up enough to survive in there? And if we can, then obviously that gives us a shot. But for now, I'm just having a more general kind of overview, just to remind myself of what it can do. So you guys chat amongst yourselves in the meantime. Cross cleave having delay is also really nasty. Take a power nap with this music, yep. Okay. Evading counter won't work on any of the moves, by the way. So Lance of Atrophy cannot be evaded. Cross Cleave cannot be evaded. Nothing. Okay. Now, let me check if I've got cutscene remover. Okay, I literally downloaded cutscene remover and I activated it. Hopefully it works. Whenever I've got like multiple mods running at once, I always get a bit worried that things are going to start to break, but we'll see. Okay, for now, I want to start looking into what options do we have for customization here. So evading counter is obviously not useful for this fight, so we need to start building something new for her. Grey Jade, see you later. Thank you very much. Enjoy your Christmas too. Question is, which one do we build from? Do we build from this? Or from this? Do we add the first strike here? How useful is alchemy in this fight? Is it really that important? If we have like mega potions, that already heals Auron as much as he needs. "19 mega potions, a fair few. Let's see if Auron can have... I think we add first strike to this one. So I think we use the first of our return spheres here. So I think this is probably the first thing I'd try. I feel like I need, obviously, the turns at the start as much as possible. So I feel like Auron having a first strike is kind of essential, otherwise we just don't have time. I guess it gives him a chance to defend as well. So I think to start, obviously these are the kind of things where I'm going to make a different save file. And if I don't like how I've used these items, I can always change it for the next one. Only problem... Well, no, actually I would have 3 first strikes to start with. So that's the first. Next, I'm going to give Riku first strike as well. Yeah, you could customize counterattack, but ultimately I doubt it makes much difference. I'm going to check the armors next. First of all, I just want to see what I can do with the weapons. I think I've got to go first strike here. I do like the idea of double overdrive too. I try to refrain from using it for now. Yeah, since I can't put alchemy on this one yet, I think I'd probably rather just use it on here for now. Yeah, I can always get return spheres later though. I mean, like for this specific battle. I'm just thinking alchemy, as I said from the start, it might not be that useful for this particular fight. Like first strike plus using these as like a customization material is pretty nice, but I think for now, let's do this. Let's just see. I've been saying that maybe alchemy is not super important for this particular fight. And if that's the case, then let me stick to my guns and do that first then. So with this, we would have... Yes, I do have Shining Gems. So we got that. So our first team can now be this. So we've got 3 first strikers. That's already a start. And I think the big thing here would be what kind of armor do we have for Orin? I think he's probably going to need... He's probably going to need some kind of Auto Phoenix or something. I'm going to give Kimari a full overdrive using Farplane here. I'm just going to come into the fight with everybody having full overdrives. I'm going to save the time here. Kimari maybe using a bad breath or something could be useful early on. Yeah. It was first try, super impressive. Alright, first of all, I just want to have all my overdrives done. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so Orin, we don't really have the greatest armor to kind of build on in terms of what could we have to help him out. Trying to remember if there was any way we could make Riku survive cross-cleave. Probably we did this and like doubled HP and stuff. Yeah, the modes, you're right. I think Tactician probably won't be as good for Riku here. I think Comrade, honestly, once stuff like cross-cleave comes in, it's probably a good call. What the hell? What just happened there? Was that the cutscene remover doing something? What the hell was that? Did I just skip the Seymour fight? What the hell? Did you guys see that? What is happening? Ah, shit. Why? I didn't do anything. When does the platform activate? Like the... Oh, shit, man. I have to start again now? That's annoying. Well, there you go. That's the Speedrunners Rejoice. That's like the the Seymour... I discovered the Seymour Flux skip. I'm just kidding. It's some kind of cutscene remover bug. What the hell? I have to restart, right? There's nothing I can do here? Oh, for God's sake. Yeah, so... For some reason, when I try to also do the quick reset, it's not working like it normally does. I don't know why. It's like broken my whole setup. Yeah, the game doesn't like me having this many mods. It's like, play the game properly, dude. Stop screwing around. Yeah, I literally can't do it. It's bringing up all these other menus. I think something like some Steam controller thing is screwing up my ability to... Yeah, I can't do it. Well, that's annoying. Alright, give me a sec. I think I'm literally going to go into an encounter and get a game over to restart. And this is why the game not having like a... Whoa. Cutscene remover is just messing with everything. Hold on. Hold on. This has gone a bit too wild now. All I wanted to do was make it more convenient for you guys so you don't have to watch that cutscene like 50 times. And it broke everything. Yeah, dream sequence. It's just a bad time for cutscene remover. So let's reload this again. Okay. I don't know if now the... Yeah, now the music thing's broken. But I think it's not that important for now. Let's just... Let's start again. Thankfully, I hadn't exactly done too much. I just need to quickly put that stuff back on. There's just a couple of quick customizations. And for now, at least, we just wanted to try it on the flexible arm. Okay, so we were trying to decide how to start. I need to do Kimahri's overdrive again. Just in case. Obviously, when I shut the game, Farplane vanished as well. Let's do that. Okay. I'm just going to save into a new slot here. Alright. So yeah, armor-wise, we're not doing too great. Yeah, he doesn't have much that can help. Wow, that's a pretty cool armor to build from. Armor-wise, I just want to see what customizations are available to me at the moment. Break HP limit, nice. So we do have enough for an auto potion. Auto Phoenix I definitely try next, but for now I just want to give it another go without. So these two being available is good. We do have an HP plus 20 if that's going to be relevant for anything. And we've got a bunch of SOSs that probably aren't good enough. At this stage, you can farm for light curtains and lunar curtains. You can just backtrack and just steal for them. So we can definitely get these if we want. But for now, I kind of want to jump back in with 3 people who have first strike and just kind of see what happens. So that's what we're going to do first. I do not know what cutscene remover is going to do here. If it's still working. It's not. Trio. Okay, cutscene remover did his job. Okay, so this is now, I think, how we want the fight to look like from the start. Now, when can she get her next turn if she uses? Still quite a lot of turns. Now, what is a good mix to start with? I'm thinking, obviously, I want to double Auron's HP, but we do have a few turns to play with first. So, what is a good mix to start with? Some kind of hyper null, ultra null. Basically, I can use Kimahri's bad breath to put the silence onto Seymour instead, so I can swap Tidus out. I need to have another look at... This is a good time to bring up Riku's mix list. Have a look at some options. Let's see. Basically, the one that gives you double HP and cheer, I always forget if you can do one like that for the whole party. And if you can, what do you need? I think you need tonics to do that. I'm not sure I can do that one. Let me see. Yeah, it needs tonics. Yeah, that's why it's a great mix, but by the time you already have stamina tonics, it's like you can just toss a stamina tonic and do a different mix. Like, it's usually not a massive difference. Otherwise, let's see. Mega Vitality. Vitality, Mega Vitality, Hyper Vitality. Hyper Vitality doubles all allies' max HP in class cheer times 5, but does not affect their current HP. That's fine. There are 95 unique combinations. Is the wiki wrong here? It says item 1 has to be a stamina tonic. Is the wiki wrong here, Carithian? Or it just gives you one example? Yeah, I guess it says recommended, but I don't know. There are 2 mixes without tonic. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we don't have a Tetra Elemental. I don't think I was able to steal one. Like, the way the fight played out, I don't know if I could have. Like, I don't know if it'd be unfair to hack that in. I'm pretty sure you could, but... For now, let me just do one without the 5 cheers and just see what happens. We're still very far away from being able to win. I think we've barely done anything. Stamina tablet plus potion. Let's just mix one of those. Wait. Just wondering, I'd like to give it to Kimahri. Like, I'd like Kimahri to have double HP as well. But for now, we're still testing. Let's just do it. I think the first goal is just seeing if I've got enough turns to make Auron survive cross-cleave. He probably needs, like, auto-potion and stuff, because he's just not going to get enough turns. I think he has to auto-potion to give himself any chance. But one thing at a time. And I think it's more fun to kind of work through like this than spend like an hour literally not doing anything and just trying to map out the fight before anything happens. Okay. So here we're going to try and see what happens if we do this. It missed. Oh. What is the affliction rate of bad breath for stuff like silence? I swear it did a silence, no? So that didn't work that well. Ah, shit. Okay. I wonder what the chance actually is. I thought it would be high enough to allow you to get it, but fine. That's not helped. That has definitely not helped. And while now we have like 600 turns, so this is going to mess it up here. Can silence 50%. Oh, shit. Wait, as in if you factor in the resistances as well, it's 50%. Okay. I want to see the damage again. 2-6. Yeah, protect plus defend, you'd be able to do it, but would you have the turns? Unlikely. Okay. So, can someone confirm for me what the chance of bad breath actually afflicting silence are there? Because if I could have afflicted silence, that would have played out differently already. Those percentages are Seymour resistances. I take that as Kimahri has 100% affliction rate. Yeah, we need to work that one out. Let's just quickly try it. It's 100% afflictions. Okay, I mean, if it's a 50-50, that's an RNG I'm willing to roll at the start. I mean, it's not crazy. I think let's go down and buy that zombie ward for Oren. I think that is a good idea. Let's do that. Yeah, I saw the resistances. I just wasn't sure if Jig Geek's answer was like basically factoring the resistances or not.
Welcome to Walkers.
Yeah, the less we can do without having to go like crazy, just hacking in a whole bunch of shit, like that's obviously my first preference. So we got this guy. That's about the best we can do for him. Is there any other bracer? No. Is this worth it for Kimari? Does that help him survive anything? He ordinarily wouldn't. He's already got a bunch of slots actually. He doesn't need it. He doesn't need it. Okay. Let's see. So what do we want to add to this to make it work better? I think it feels to me like auto potion is a must. Feels to me like that's a must. Could you... Who was it that had tried auto potion and auto med? I feel like I've definitely done that combination before, but I think they don't do two things. I think they only do like one or the other. So I don't want to waste a whole nother attempt on it. I think for this one, just tell me. I'll do it accordingly. What happens if you have both? Because ordinarily I wouldn't have put it. I think I've tried having both in previous stuff, and it's not worked out how I thought it would. It sounds like it's a... It will do auto med then potion. Okay. I guess you already have zombie ward. I'm just thinking... For any other things would it really help? If you have both, only med trigger, I just tried. Well, there you go. There's already differing... Also wondering what the value of an HP plus 20 is for him. Would that help in the battles to come? This is why I said try it yourself. What, as in you mean because there's not a consensus on it? Like, what does that mean? I think I need auto potion. I definitely want. I think that's for starters. I don't have alchemy. Yeah, it just feels to me, I'm thinking ahead to other bosses where it would be important. Basically, for Spectral Keeper, you have Berserk anyway, so Auto Med doesn't help for Berserk. Sanctuary Keeper has Confusion. If that hits, it doesn't help for that. For this fight, he's already got Zombie Ward. It'd be like a double extra protection, like if he does get zombified. And against Unaleska, it would make sure that basically you wouldn't get hit with Zombie at all. Yeah, so that's why I feel like I would have to cover myself. Basically, Zombie plus Auto Potion does have the danger, obviously, of it's a 50-50. If you get the call wrong and you drop below 50%, then you'll kill yourself with the Auto Potion. So I feel like you have to kind of double cover. So Carithian gets his wish. We'll try and see what happens here. I don't know if it's like a customization order thing, like which order they trigger in. Depends on which one you customize first. It's a combo I admittedly have not used all that much. Let's have a look. Psycho Logic Z, you're the only person in this chat who's actually done this, so no spoilers. Just let me suffer through and see if I can figure something out. Gotta get rid of the potions too, that's, yep, good point. only there was a software that could do that. Let's get rid of these. Did it work like that? Yeah. Okay. Alright, so I want to have a next turn with this. Again, I still think I'm fairly far from getting it done here, but I think this should already give me a little bit of a clue with some things. Alright, here we go. So... I think deciding what to do with Riku's first turn is a bit of a tough one for me. I'm still trying to figure it out. Because there's a few roads we can go down. Obviously, we need to double HP. We need some buffs on. We need like 5 times cheer. So I'm always a bit like, which one do we start with? Obviously, he has a dispel too, and that's why we need silence to hit as well. I think I'm going to start it the same way as last time. Shit. It was potion plus stamina tablet. What about high potion plus stamina tablet? It's probably the same, right? I've got 1 stamina tablet left. Let's use it for this. Stamina tablets are one of those things I could just... I could have. Basically, I'm trying to see if there's absolutely any way at all I can get multiple people to survive. Use trio. No, we're not going to use trio. So we're going to try this again. Oh, so many turns. Yeah, I guess we can double HP, but then we can't actually, like, benefit unless we do this. Would pray work? In real life, praying maybe helps, but not for this. Let's just see what happens. Okay. Basically, when when Riku uses it, I think we might have to avoid a Riku overdrive. Like, or maybe we just do 1 and then that's it. Like, I'm just trying to see if there's any way that Riku could also survive in this fight. And I think she would also need an auto potion or something as well. Like, it wouldn't work. That's insane. So you get 1 mix with Riku and then she probably doesn't get anything again for the rest. And I think I need to change to Comrade as well. So let's just see what happens here. Let's see how tanky Auron is. He doesn't have Protect. But he's defending at least, and he won't be able to get Protect now. So Cross Cleave is coming next, and that would kill him. Keep waiting here. This should trigger Auto Potion. Yeah, maybe he just kills him with counter-attack. If we had like 99 high potions, could we kill him with counterattacks? I don't think we could. Yeah, the next cross cleave. Oh! He's still gonna die to the next one. Unless... Oh yeah, here we go. Let's see what he does. Holy water. Yeah, Creephian's not been on point with the random variances so far. Look at him go. And I mean, this isn't even, like, properly done at this point. See, it's always funny to see this, like, Seymour trying his best. The dispel's also obviously a big problem. That's why I think I prefer the 5 times cheer instead. Survive with 9 HP, what a gangster. I don't even know how many high potions I have. I need to check my inventory. He's such a legend. Or in the tank. Yeah, that's why I think having Protect on Auron is not that useful here. Maybe SOS Protect. But he doesn't have the slots for that anyway. It feels to me like to survive the turns, obviously, it's a must. He actually got a turn! Auron got a turn! What a legend. Look at that. Woo! Awesome. I think that in and of itself is a fantastic achievement. Now, there's no point healing here because, like, we're not going to be able to actually win the fight from this position. But we've got enough high potions, but we're not going to be able to do the damage. Like, we've used, like, let's say 12, and we've done far less than 10% of the damage. So that's kind of cool. But the fact that he even got this turn is pretty gangster. Now, basically, imagine this, but you would have poisoned Flux, like, from earlier on. So that's the only way it would really work. And he is so slow that even if he uses an item, this happens, and his cross-cleave next. So he had a fantastic run. Fair play to him. Basically, we have to Poison Fang, or we have to use, like, a really powerful... Well, not really powerful, but use a mix from Riku. I think trying to use Bad Breath to poison is definitely not a strat, because that's, like, 10%. So Auron put on a great show there. Thank you, Auron. But let's just have one more look at this. Silence should be 50-50. Missed again. Yeah, so that's a bit of a bummer. It would have been nice to be able to... If basically you were guaranteed to put Poison on and Silence on, it would have been a great move to use... Bad Breath from the get-go, but unfortunately we can't. So let's see what else we got. I think he probably could. Yeah, I think there's definitely a chance. And well, if we could somehow get some cheers on him or something, it'd be even better. But for now, let's see. Yeah, we've got Wakka's Overdrive. That's the one thing I was looking at. We're looking at ways to afflict some statuses, and we do have Wakka with this. What was the affliction rate of status reels in the game? Was it 100% also? Because then if that's the case, then it's also only 10% chance for a poison, or is it more infinite percent? If it's infinite, then that's a good sign. Havoc Shot? Is that what it's called? I forgot it was in Vanilla too. It was 100%. So does that mean that a better opening gambit is to swap Wakka in? I think it is. He's got some armors, man. Sheesh. Teach bio to an Aeon. That's kind of funny. But are you saying that we can actually... Are you confirming that we can use Wakka's status reels here to get what we want? I think we can. Yeah, okay, cool. Fine. I kind of want to just dive back in now immediately and just try it, because at least now I know that status reels can work. We just need to decide how to tackle that first turn with Riku. I'm going to have another look at this. I think I'll probably... I want to double his HP, and I want 5 times cheer. Maybe... She just basically needs to survive these sets of turns. I don't know if she can. Yeah, I think that's probably that's what I was looking into. Basically, stamina tablet first. Try to survive these first 4 turns. I think there's a good chance that she could, actually. So, we've got 1 stamina tablet left. Let's use it on him. Okay, this time we're bringing in Waka. Oh boy, it's the Master's mod all over again. I can just use status reels. I don't need Aurochs reels here, so this should be a little easier, I hope. And I think it's the skull one, right? Ah, shit. I forgot the counterattack contributed to it. Yeah, that's a good point. Okay. I think for this one, we'll have to just deal with it. Unless... So we have to hope Waka or Auron, I guess, get hit here. Ah. See, that was the bad luck that we didn't want. Yeah, I think that's kind of already made it a bit of a problem for us. That's like, come on, man. Like, I think that strategy doesn't rely on that much luck then. Honestly. It's not that bad. Yeah, so the silence is worn off there. So that gives you the time you need at the start. Yeah, if he's not defending though, he won't be able to survive. So unfortunately, it's very close here, but he can't pull it off with this one. Like if he heals himself, then like he dies either way. Basically, he can't do anything. So that's a shame. That's why I was kind of deliberating whether to give him the HP plus 20 or something. You see how close it is? So I was like, if he had HP plus 20, but we don't have the slots. But I think that's already looking pretty good, to be honest, and it might actually even work. So a couple more little adjustments here. So yeah, he has to change weapon though, because we need his first strike. So it kind of has to play out the same way. So I don't even need to change anything, I think. Alright. Let's do it again. I just need to see how things work when he has 5 times cheer, like the rhythm of the damage that he takes from cross cleave and Lance of Atrophy. Like, does he end up in situations where he could get one hit KO'd? I don't think so, because even if he's at the start of his SOS HP, no, even if he's near, sorry, SOS HP, cross cleave wouldn't be able to kill him with 5 times cheer, so I think it'd be okay. So I kind of like the strat for now. Let's just give it another go. Need to see that RNG play out first. Okay. Oh, what? That's annoying. I think it only hits one of them now. For God's sake. I guarantee you now, this will be the time when it's going to hit Riku instead. For God's sake. Watch this. It's not going to hit Riku, sorry. Okay, fine. I feel validated now. That's okay. That's alright. I don't know why he's going after Riku so much at the moment, but we need to game over quickly here, so let's just move on. Spared my blushes there, wouldn't have made a difference. I don't know if you only get one of them, like as in you don't do the reels correctly. Is it always Morty that gets hit or always Seymour? Like, or it is a 50-50? I'm not sure. Yeah, okay, let's try again. So we've had Riku get hit twice in a row here, surely next time. Yeah, I think it'd just be cooler to do it no summon. It's like an optional extra, you know? It's always more fun to say you did it in no sphere grid, no summon. I need to just see this kind of start to play out properly first. I'm going to swap Riku and then it's going to start chasing Riku round. Yeah, I don't gamble in real life. I only gamble in Final Fantasy X, basically. And well, there's still a decent amount of time left for this session, so I just need to learn how to hit this stupid overdrive. It's really easy. I got more used to Aurochs reels, obviously, because of the Masters mod, and status reels I barely ever use. Come on. That's more like it. Weapon change. Are you kidding me? Is there anything we can do in this situation to like still salvage this? I don't think so. I don't think there's anything you can do. Screw you. I'm pretty certain there's not mechanics in place for that to happen, it's just been luck. Yeah. Oh. I mean, it is cross-cleave next, but again, he's... like, he won't be able to get... any cheers, but I guess this puts him in the same position as last time. Ideally, as I say, I want cheers on there, but this kind of works too. I just don't know if... So like now, would he use his auto potion? He would. Okay, so this is the first time we're going to actually see the fight play out for a little while, and just basically watch and wait. It's such tight margins, 1-2-2-7, I think he gets killed from this. Yeah. I think this one's a little too close. That's what I mean, like if he had a little more margin here, I think he'd be able to survive. He might survive with like 10 HP again, or... Yeah, okay. 1, 3, 4, 8. Let's keep that number in mind. Like, that's an upper bound for how much damage he can take. I think that's a pretty high RNG there. So it does feel to me like without some kind of... Yeah, we just got no slots left. If that HP plus 10 was a plus 20, that would have made a significant difference. But Protect would be great, but it'd be dispelled. We need like auto protect. So I think basically if we do that plus 5 cheers, I think we basically win the fight. So yes, it is a bit of an RNG farm here, but I think given how horrible Flux is, I think I'll take it against him. We literally haven't had an attempt where Riku hasn't been hit first time yet. But it worked out pretty cleanly as well, because I would have used my final kind of naturally obtained stamina tablet for this. If Riku uses overdrive on the first turn, she won't get her next one, like, forever. She'd have to survive a lot, and then we can't double HP Auron. I think without protect, like some kind of auto protect, Auron without double HP, I think it also just wouldn't work. I'm just trying to think, is there a way to do it without doubling Auron's HP? I think without protect, I think the answer is no. I think for now, I just want to see this one play out first. We've had some pretty bad luck so far. Yeah, and that's the important, like, the key word here is loop. Like, we need it to work in a loop, because Seymour will basically keep using the same moves until the end. And we need a loop to happen so that he always basically uses Auto Potion when he needs to. And if you can't set that up, that's how you learn. Basically, like the previous fight was a proof that you can't, without the cheers, you can't do a loop with that particular setup, because eventually there will be some combination of damage numbers that will end up killing you, basically. So that's why, like, you gotta find yourself some kind of loop. Okay, there you go. That's the start. Okay, so now we have to, let me think. Yeah, I think this still works. Basically now all we need is for Riku to not get hit, so it's a 50-50. If I revive Waka, it's the wrong idea because he won't be defending. I need Auron to defend before cross cleave. So he has to defend. You don't have a choice here, I think. Ah, shit. So now this is again another example. So we need basically like a 1 in 3 and then a, sorry, we need a 2 in 3 and a 50-50. That's not crazy wild RNG, I think. We're not trying to do something that's like a 2% chance. So I think I'm generally okay with that. Yeah, I think I'll take some RNG over summoning at the moment. It's a shame he didn't, maybe if he had some kind of talk or something where he could like increase his defense by 10 or something. Yeah, I mean, another way you could do this whole thing is if you already had, let's say Waka, for example, he's really lucky. He's got a ton of armors. If Auron had a bunch of armors here that could be used, again, it's the kind of thing you can farm for, you can hack it in, it's kind of player's choice. But, for example, let's say he had something like this. I guess maybe you could play it differently, possibly. Like you could add something different on there, like HP plus 20 or something like that. So I think there's a few little ways around it, but I think relying on like a 30% RNG or whatever it is, I think that's not too bad. I've definitely won plenty of fights that needed way more RNG than that. That's baby RNG. But we still need to see it play out, like maybe for some reason it doesn't end up being a perfect loop still. So I'm not 100% sure it's going to work the first time we pull it off, but I need to see it. 39%. Okay. Yeah, that's what I mean. I mean, that's far from difficult RNG. Just thinking what happens if it hits Auron. I think that's also a fail, to be honest. Oh wait, no, he has Auto Potion, so it wouldn't matter. Fine. If anything, this is a bit of an interest. This is an even better scenario here, actually. Because now we still have Waka on the field. So it hitting Auron actually... So the 39%, I think you might have to adjust the calculations a little there, possibly. So I think it's actually... okay. Yeah, okay. You do that. There you go. Okay, so I mean, as I said, it was not that bad to get that to happen. Cool. And yeah, the cross cleave will definitely get him to. Was that an ICV thing, Carithian? The fact that, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Favorable ICVs. There you go. There's so many variables, man. So many variables. Okay, so what's the mix I need to? Which one should I do? Should I just do? Let's do a cheaper one. Like, I don't think I need like a crazy ultra null. Something that gives me 5 times cheer. What am I mixing? These are times when I love having the chat instead of just looking it up every time. 2 shining thorns. Did I did steal them, right? Or did I just steal 1? I don't think I have shining thorns. Or musks, or... If I mix 2 Hypello potions together, does that work? Musk, in case I want some kind of confusion protection, maybe that's better to keep. If I do 2 Hypello potions, does that work? Hypernull is much... But what about 2 Hypellos? Is it also the same effect? Yeah, okay. Then hopefully this should already kind of seal the deal. If we do get into that loop, as I've been saying. So let's give it a look. Here we go. Tank Auron. I know you guys love an Auron tank strategy. Alright. Perfect. Just into the SOS state as well. Alright, here we go. When Auron does get a turn, I think all he has to do is defend. We can use it as a checker of how much HP he's got left. Only problem is, does anyone else have an invading cat? No, they're going to die anyway, so it shouldn't matter. Basically, we have to make sure we don't counter him at all in the fight. Because then you trigger... you'd end up triggering the next phase. It's kind of funny how many turns we got. Now we actually have turns where we don't have... Wait. I'm trying to think. Nah, okay, it should be fine. There's not much we need to do here. Yeah, so this will wipe everybody else out. Now, this, again, yeah, the crucial thing... Oh, shit, wait. I don't think I have enough holy waters. Shit. I don't think I have enough holy waters. No! I didn't buy enough. I was just testing. Wait, no, do I? I had like 30? Is that enough? I don't think I do. Oh, crap. But I didn't customize anything, right? Did I customize with it? No, shit, man. I just brought enough to customize in case I needed it. I was doubtful that like a tanking strategy would need like 30, but let's see. So far the loop's looking sound, and well, hopefully 50% of the time the zombie shouldn't hit anyway. Yeah, we can do it, but we just have to repeat the attempt again. It would be kind of nice if this was the winning attempt and we didn't have to do it again. Okay, status check. I mean, it's wearing down pretty fast. I think we always just defend. I think it should be okay. Yeah, we're good. We're chilling. I'm kind of surprised. I thought maybe we really need to like mess around with Auto Phoenix and such. I'm pretty sure there's not a combination of turns that can get me into trouble where he wouldn't heal, and then I'd be faced with something that could kill me. I'm pretty sure this is a win. We're gonna bleed him out. There's not a lot of bosses left that you can do this to in the game, so it's like, when you get the chance, you should probably use it. Yeah, so that's basically how it was before. It was doing a little bit more than half. So the 5 times cheer definitely making a difference here. So yeah, no sphere grid, Auto-Haste mod. We're still here. We're still making progress. Yeah, done before 4 PM. I can't really do much overtime today. I've got to go to have a dinner with some friends, so I needed to wrap it up. If it was one of these like crazy fights that I was kind of midway between, it was some wild strat, and I needed to play for like another half an hour, it would have been a bit of a problem, but thankfully this ain't too bad. Alright, I am gonna speed it up now. I think you guys get the point. 20,000. It's already actually fairly close. It's moved quite quick. And we haven't used like a crazy amount of high potions either, honestly. Screw it, I'm just gonna wait. Let Oren bask in the glory of this victory, I think. Now, I think for Sanctuary Keeper, things get even worse. Not sure to what extent we can do stuff like this against that guy, but because for Sanctuary Keeper, obviously we get that first move straight off the bat that can inflict like confusion, sleep, all that kind of stuff, and it hits for about 1,000. So we'll have to see. What's the earliest we can get stamina tonics? So that like we can start the fight with like Riku using Yu's stamina tonic and then like double HP instantly, stuff like that. Not having stamina tonics is hurting, definitely. Okay, good. You can get them from Kotoba if you capture everything Gag said. That might be a play. It's a rare steal from the Behemoth as well? Really? Rare steal from Omega Ruins. Right, we'll have a look. I mean, the fact that we could have it from here on, I think definitely could be useful for us. I think I'd probably like to make my way towards Sanctuary Keeper first, see how that first turn starts to look. Yeah, okay. Yeah, capturing Gagazet could be interesting. Might be necessary, so we might have to do a session or two. There's a lot of things to capture in Gagazet as well. But we did it! Ah, shit. I think we're going to miss the cutscene after it, though. Literally, I should have turned off the thing. Damn it. I feel like I had a problem before when I tried to turn the cutscene remover off now, but whatever. Oh, thank you, my friends. That actually was a lot less painful than I thought. So the auto med plus auto potion combination worked out pretty well. Yeah, I think this is what's going to happen. I think I might screw something up here and just fight the boss again. But whatever, let's just do it. See what we get here. Dark Kate Sith.